Don't cry, snowman, not in front of me. Who'll get your tears if you can't catch me, darling? If you can't catch me, darling, don't cry.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to VLOGMAS Day 8. We've been doing this for a whole week already. Can you imagine that? Like, it's like fun because I have to come up with ideas, but it's also very stressful because I edit my own videos. Ooh, not me pulling up the caspa. But this video is not gonna come out how I wanted it to, amigas, because I thought I still had a whole hour to get ready. And so basically this video, let me slow down. This video was supposed to be a get ready with me while I answer some questions that you guys had for me from IG. But my husband just came in and he's like, hey, they told me, your dad told me, my dad, that the party or whatever started at 6 and not at 7. And it's currently 6:30. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is going to be a quick little get ready with me because he said I better be ready by the time he's out of the shower. But I'm also going to answer some questions that you guys had. Oh, and I didn't want to eat till the party, but my stomach was growling so much, so I made Tostitos pizza rolls, which I'm probably not even going to eat. But okay, first we're going to start off with our eyebrows. I kind of had already planned out what I was going to talk about, but I was like, let me just do, like, have them ask me questions, and whatever they don't ask, I will still talk about. Because I haven't given you guys an update on this. Look, that's how it looks right now. I have not given you guys an update on that. And it probably looks the same as the other video because my dumb self hasn't been taking any treatment. I have an ointment that I stopped taking. Like when? I don't know. But I stopped taking it. So that's why it still looks like that and it isn't healed. I don't know why I stopped taking it. I think I stopped taking it before my wedding, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it just hasn't gotten better because I know that it can go away. But I don't know. Sometimes I forget it's there. And when I see it, I'm like, oh, it's so ugly. But like, it's just like something that happened. And it's a part of me now. Let's just start with the seizures, okay? Because I don't want to look at my phone right now and look for the questions. Because I'm trying to do my makeup really fast. But have I had a seizure since my last one? And to you guys, my last one was, I don't know if I told you guys about the one that I had while I was pregnant already. But yeah, I had another seizure. I'm trying to remember when. September something.
I have it on my phone.
You have it on your phone?
Yeah.
What the heck? You just have when I had my last seizure on your phone?
Tengo una pregunta para ustedes. Si hiciera un canal de YouTube, ¿se suscribiría?
Yeah, better. If he
Ya,
made
pero es
it...
diferente porque tú haces algo como de tu vida. Pues.
Okay, el tuyo, ¿qué va a hacer? El tuyo lo quieres como... He wants like a podcast, right?
Yeah. Tengo talento, pero nada más.
Is it just you by yourself? Or ese canal va a ser you and your brother?
No, esa va a ser mía. Ya de con mi hermano otra.
¿Me vas a invitar a tu canal o qué?
Ya, por eso se va a llamar...
No,
tengo la idea como de... Se va a llamar de todo un poco. Se va a hablar de todo. Es como más... Ya, como un podcast, algo así.
Yeah, so he wants to make a podcast. You know what we should do?
No,
I know.
Tu canal es de otras cosas. Ya nosotros somos diferentes, bro. I don't know por qué estamos juntos.
He's more laid back. But so am I.
What?
Que yo... Like, somos igual. We're both shy.
No, pero tú le enseñas, bro, cosas, como si quiero... No quiero que se enfoquen en mí, sino que en el invitado o algo. Igual tengo que ser parte del canal, pero no tener
My eyebrows aren't even plucked. Yeah.
You have to turn it off the camera.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't have time to finish the get ready with me while I was doing my makeup. So I am going to do it right now as we are driving to Target. So we were talking about the seizures. The last time I had one was in September and I was already pregnant. And I had it because I was a mensa and just forgot to take my pills for like 3 days. Because the doctor gave me like pills to make me not have seizures. So I didn't take those pills for 3 days, and it's 2 times a day. So I didn't take them. And was I home alone? Or was I with you? I forgot.
I was going to Gigi.
With Gigi?
It was only me and you at the house. But you were in your room, I was in my room. And then you had called my mom and you sounded like woozy. And
okay.
stuff like that.
Yeah, now I remember. Okay. I'm getting that one mixed up with the one that happened in May. So, I had just got home from school, I guess. I don't know. And the only person, from school. And the only person home was my sister. And I didn't think I was going to have one because I felt normal the whole day. Unlike in May, I was feeling dizzy because I knew that I didn't take my pill and I took it, but it didn't kick in time for me not to have a seizure. And this time, okay, I was in my room, but at that time, I guess I was on the bed. I don't remember anymore. And I fell on the floor. I fell on the floor because I had a big bruise on my eye. I'll put a picture right there over Jazzy's ugly face. Just kidding. And yeah, and then I woke up. I don't know. Gigi, come in and give your side of the story, because I don't remember.
Well, you see, no, just kidding. Okay, so I was in my room, and then Lizzie's knocking on the door, and at first, I don't know what to say. I think I said, what? And she didn't say anything. She would have usually been like, open the door, girl, or something. And I was waiting, I was just like, is this like Allie or something? And then she knocks again, and then I hear my mom say, tell Gigi to open. And then I open the door, I'm like, what? And then she's just looking at me, she's staring at me. And then my mom's on speaker, I think. And then she's like, Gigi, ask her questions. Is she okay? Blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, go sit her in your bed. And I said, okay. And then Lizzie went into my room. And then I asked her, I was just like, are you okay? Like, what happened? You know her name? What day is it? Blah, blah, blah. You know, them regular questions. And then Lizzie, she was just out of it. Like, she was just like, I don't know. She was just like this. She like that. But and she wasn't talking. All she would talk was like she'd only be like mumbling. And then my mom's like, oh my gosh, and stuff like that. And then I had told Lizzie, I'm like, oh, what do you like, are you okay? What do you remember? And then she was just like, I don't know, I don't remember. But then like my mom came home, and then we found out that she didn't take her pills. Cause we went like, I went through her cajon where the pill was, and I found them and gave it to my mom. And then I got her other little circle thing of pills that she was taking to school, and that was basically all full, which she wasn't taking them. And then my mom was like, you can't be doing that, Lizette. But then what happened? What else?
Yeah, see, all of that she's saying, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, and you threw up, didn't you?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, from the
Chetos.
Cheetos.
Oh, I threw up hot Cheetos.
Ahí,
Typical hot Cheetos girl.
y en el hospital también.
Oh, in the hospital?
No.
Ya.
We saw it in her room.
Ah, pues fuimos al hospital, en el hospital lo hizo también.
Ooh.
I think she threw up too on her floor.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh yeah.
In the room and at the hospital. So that's what happened. And by that time, my parents, their worry level was times 10 because I was already pregnant. How many weeks was I? I don't know. I was probably like 10. Do you know? I know.
Sí, ya tenía así como.
Because when I I don't even know when I had the seizure. Let's see. It's probably in my calendar somewhere. Probably wrote it down. Johan has when I had the seizures on his phone. But I was probably like 12 weeks pregnant when that happened. So we had to go to the hospital. It was a Friday night. I remember that.
Yeah.
Era viernes, right?
Creo que sí.
It was a Friday night. And we went to the hospital. By the time we go to the hospital after my seizures, I'm already fine. Well, no, because my first one, I was not fine when I got to the hospital. But yeah, I don't remember anything from the last seizure. Can y'all believe it's already been a year since I've been having seizures? How many seizures have I had, Sis?
I don't know. I haven't been counting them.
Okay, my first one was September 29.
No, but I thought it was the one that you
September
burnt
30th.
yourself.
No, that wasn't my first one. The second one was
You burnt yourself.
Yeah.
January. That's when I burnt myself. The third one was May, Mother's Day. What a Mother's Day gift to my mom, huh? And the last one, or the recent one, was that one in September. So I only had 4 seizures this year. Huh?
5.
5?
So on the same day.
2.
Really? When?
Wait. You had one that day where you threw up on the floor?
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
at the hospital.
And then at the hospital. Dang, I had 5. 5 seizures. Because apparently I had one on the hospital bed. That's a picture right there of me on the bed. Johan took it. But they checked the baby and the baby was fine. And I don't know, there's not much to say about that. There's nothing. Okay, so I was supposed to have an appointment with my doctor now that I'm pregnant to see if I'm supposed to be taking the same medication or if it like does anything to the baby. And he lowered my dose, so instead of taking 1,000, I take 750 now. With the 1,000 ones, it was giving me a headache though. So now with the 750 ones, I'm fine. So now let's answer some questions. How were things different after marrying plus living your husband? Oh wait, living with your husband. Okay, so they're different because when he was just my boyfriend, I'd only see him like 3 times out of the week, and that was at church. So those 3 times I seen him, I only spent like an hour with him because we would be at church. So I didn't really know him that well, I guess you could say. I don't know. Like when you see that person, you cherish those moments because you only get to see them for like an hour and then they go back home and then you guys are alone. But now that you're married, you're with them all the time. So you get to know how they are, how they live, how they keep their rooms. Like there's things he does that I didn't know he did. When I seen him at church, I was like, oh, he's a cute man of God. But now that I live with him, I see things that you wouldn't see in a person who's just your boyfriend, you know? Some things you didn't expect while being married. I don't know, because I knew once I was gonna get married, I was gonna have to cook for the man, clean for him. Well, not really clean for him, because he cleans too, okay? Men can clean. Baby girl names you've thought of and did not choose. Okay, yeah. But some names that I thought of were Anali, Aliana, Eliza, Anaya, Adeline, and Anali. Wait, Anali? I already said that one. Alani. I didn't choose those because, I don't know, the one that I chose, it just sounded good. So we went with that one. A time you had a beef with someone. Grrr, I am 20 years old. I haven't beefed since like 5 years ago. The last time I had a beef with someone, it was over a boy, and it was dumb.
Was it Johan?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm talking about like the girl beefed for this boy. That was my best friend. So, did your parents first approve of your BF? No, they didn't, because I told them, I would tell my parents everything, so I would tell them when he would do stuff that is wrong. So they ended up like, oh no, just leave him alone, déjalo en paz. But then when I told them that I was dating him, they approved, because they were like, okay, he goes to church and he's actually a pretty good kid. So, huh? Okay, so yeah, they didn't at first, because I would tell them everything he did. Like, he was just like a dumb little boy back then, okay? So,
Es sobre ti, no sobre mí.
Preguntaron, okay? So, I would tell them, and they'd just be like, you know what, any parent would tell you, just leave him alone. But I voy de necia. And no, I didn't. And we ended up dating. So, he did it the right way, though. And you see, he did it the right way, so then my sister's boyfriend did it the right way.
Wait, did what the right way?
Ask parents for permission.
Oh, yeah.
So my boyfriend, or my husband, he went to the house. He went on March 15. It was my sister's birthday. That was the excuse, because he was going for her birthday. So he goes, and me and him, I tell my mom, okay, he's going to pick me up first so we can go to Target and buy her a present, and then we're going to come back home so he can talk to my dad. My mom was like, okay. So while we're at Target, he's like pooping his pants. He's like so nervous. You were nervous. You can't lie. You were so nervous. And we get to the house and he talks to my dad. They talk outside. And then he was like, yeah, I'm dating to marry or whatever. And my dad was like, yeah. So my dad was already going to say yes. And he said yes. And then we lived happily ever after.
Like a little kid.
Yeah, but my sister's boyfriend also did the same thing. I don't know when he did it. He did it sometime in July, right?
¿No te acuerdas?
It was September 4th, dude.
¿No te acuerdas que fuimos a agarrar ice cream?
Yeah,
Le
but
dije.
I thought it was July.
July.
We
July,
all
July.
went, so he wasn't nervous, right? It was just a normal Sunday. That one happened on Sunday. After church, we were just hyping him up. We were like, yeah, do it today. Okay, I am back. I am waiting for my sister. She's in there shopping. And the next one is icks of every person in your family. So let's start with my dad. An ick about him is he's always farting on me. Anytime he needs to fart, he'll come onto one of his daughters, put his butt or his back, since he don't got a butt, onto us, and then he farts, and that's disgusting because his farts stink. And an ick about my mom is when she's mad, the whole house feels weird. Gigi, an ick about her is she can go a very long time without cleaning the bathroom. She just doesn't care. An ick about Jazzy is she has an attitude and she acts like she's all grown, and she be talking like a grown-up sometimes. And that same ick is going on to Allie. Allie just gets on my nerves. I don't know why. And an ick about Johan is when he's in the room and I'm like, let's say I'm in the living room and he's in the room, he'll lock the door. And when I need to go back to the room, the door is locked, and it gets on my nerves because he has a coin on the top of the door to open the door when I lock it. But when I lock it before he comes home from work, the door is locked. So he grabs the coin that's on the top of the door and he unlocks it, but I can't reach that coin. Reality of being pregnant, things you didn't expect. My pregnancy has actually been pretty normal until Thanksgiving. I was really just not having it. My head was hurting, my stomach was hurting, and I didn't want to eat anything, right? So in the morning we went to church and they had food that I like and I didn't want to eat. I tried to eat like a piece of it before going to his parents' house and I couldn't. I was gonna throw up. And at his parents' house they made food and that's the only thing that I can eat. I ate it and I ate corn with it when we were driving back home, I had to tell this man to stop because I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I threw up all that food. That was so disgusting. That was the first time throwing up while being pregnant, and the only time because I haven't thrown up again. That was the only downside that I've had, because other than that, my pregnancy is normal. I got nauseous, but not too bad. But I didn't get morning sickness, nothing like that.